That's what you heard about in this morning's morning brief. Myles has demand for Donda, and alas, the internet has not yet provided it. But we have been talking a lot about supply and demand in a lot of different industries. And when we talked to the Whirlpool CEO yesterday, there was a comment that really sparked your interest and sparked all of our interest, where he really talked about how the paradigm is shifted when it comes to the demand-supply equation.
Yeah, and Marc Bitzer told us a lot about the way that he doesn't expect things to change, for Whirlpool's customers when we get through the pandemic. But something that really stood out to me, and I think to all of us here, was the way he talked about the upside-down world that he is now operating in, that his company is now operating in. Take a listen to what he had to say.
We kind of reconfirmed our outlook for raw materials, which is a $1 billion headwind. We have raised prices across the globe anywhere 5 to 12%, and we feel we're in a pretty good position to mitigate the effects of a raw material. Having said all that, and that's just, of course, with a lot of uncertainty, but just coming in what we see right now from raw material, there will be some carryover effect also in 2022, and we will see some inflationary pressure continuing into 2022.
And he also talked a little bit about, Sazi, and he characterized it as the upside down world where when you're a business, any business, but especially a business like Whirlpool, which, they sell dishwasher, basically a commodity business, right? I described it in the Post this morning. It's a marketing arm with a, manufacturer like bolted on, right? And I think that what Bitzer was sort of telling us is, now they're actually a manufacturer. Now it's like people want it, they make stuff. People say, we would like to buy this stuff. They say, we don't have enough of this stuff. Like, I will wait for this stuff. I'm currently waiting. I'm on month 3 waiting for a dishwasher to come in.
Stainless steel?
In full disclosure, it's a Bosch and a Whirlpool. Yes, it is stainless steel. We had to order the shorter one, 2 inches shorter than standard size. Won't get into that here. But I think it's interesting to hear the CEO of, an industrial company say, obviously it's always about our marketing, but like we're focused on trying to meet demand, which is a problem that, Bitzer and his team, people of his generation, have almost never had in their careers.
Yeah, and it's something we have, I would say, in our lives haven't had to deal with. You go to a Best Buy, you go to Home Depot, you go to a Lowe's, you leave with your dishwasher either that day or within the next 3 days. It gets delivered to your house, they put it in. So it is very much a different dynamic. Interesting also, this strong demand comes despite a Whirlpool raising prices 5% to 12% earlier this year, actually I believe it was June, depending on what product line. So consumers, despite having to spend an extra $80 to, let's say, $120 for a new appliance, they're still out there. They want this stuff.
And, Julie, something else that Bitzer told us yesterday is that this time of year, you would normally have consumers waiting for a Labor Day sale, even waiting all the way until a Black Friday sale. And Bitzer basically telling us that's not happening at all. People are going into stores today saying, I would like to order a dishwasher, KitchenAid you can probably find more readily, but washing machine, and saying, I'll wait because I'm not waiting for that sale because it's going to take a long time to get here.
Right. Well, he also said, don't wait.
Yes.
Not only did he say people aren't waiting, he said, don't wait because that bargain ain't coming, right? Like that was his other message. Those typical sales, those typical discounts, they might not get them this year. And so that was a really interesting comment that he made as well, that tells us about sort of the stickiness of these price increases. They may not be going up more, but it doesn't seem like they're getting pulled back either.